Make sure everything's good. Hello, hello.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yes. Let me
How
make
are
sure.
you?
I'm good, Mario. I'm
That's
just
awesome.
gonna make sure that I'm streaming on Instagram too.
Cool.
Really quick. I press go live. Alrighty. We are online.
We're live. Shout out to
Ooh.
Pacific House Gin for making this live stream happen with Natalie
Yeah.
Loureda. Natalie, I see you've got a sick looking bottle in the background. Show me what you got. Let's
So
see.
I got the deep umami from Pacific House Gin, and I really like it because it kind of has like a freshness taste to it, and when you smell it, it smells like kind of fresh.
In-
So I like it. I
Interesting.
like it.
That's wild
Mm,
because I traditionally do not love smelling alcohol, but good to know that you got a little sniff and you're like, dude, it
yeah,
smells fresh.
that's the first thing I notice anytime. Like I just smell it, and this one was good. But yeah, I'm
So
excited to try the other flavors too. But
no doubt. Yeah. Given that there are four different flavors, you got sent the one more time for us
I got the umami.
umami. Is there another flavor that you are most excited to try after the umami?
Maybe the citrus one. It has grapefruit taste. It has lime. It even has lemon. So I'm into like citrus zingy flavors. So I would definitely try that one too. How about you?
Yeah, I think the citrus would be a good one. I feel like it'd be a great option to mix really anything with, but I think the one that you have is also very good. I have not had the pleasure of getting my bottle yet, but I got to make sure that I get it soon enough. But yeah, I
Sure.
think the citrus one would be a great second option. From
Yeah,
the
I was.
cocktail, go
Oh,
ahead, sorry.
sorry. Oh, I was thinking of mixing the citrus one. Hopefully, if I get to try it with pineapple, I was thinking that would be a good mix. I was
Yummy.
like,
That sounds
okay,
like a fire mix.
yeah.
Natalie, we know you're going through a bit of a change. You said you're moving across the country this week. What's going on? How excited are you for this change?
Yes, I'm so excited. It's just a new journey, and I'm excited to start my life with my family. And yeah, just enjoying California and seeing where those opportunities take me. The last time I was there for a week, and I was able to get an opportunity quickly just by putting myself out there. And like, with millions and social media, I feel like somebody has to see what I'm doing. So hopefully, I get an opportunity one day in my dream. So.
Of course. Hey, you're getting opportunities left, right, and center, and there's only more to come. You're an absolute star, Natalie. I see we got a comment in the section that says, do you love Flo Rida or Pitbull? Is that a question you want to answer?
Okay, I love Pitbull. I'm Team Pitbull and Florida too, but Pitbull still to this day is making the hits. So shout out to Pitbull. There's a song he did with Dolly Parton, and it was so good. And he's going on tour, I think. So I hope I make it in one of those cities.
As he should. Pitbull is an OG. Pitbull is very special and it's super good. Every time he makes a song, it's a banger. It's like playing on the radio. The world's tuned in. So that's a good option. I like that.
Fireball was everywhere.
Everywhere. Fireball's still everywhere, dude.
Yeah.
Every time I see the bottle, I just associate it with that song. But anyways, back to the amazing Pacific House Gin. From the cocktails available to be made with the umami flavor, which one would you like to try specifically?
Um, I would say like a spritz with a sparkling wine, like a bouquet spritz,
Mhm.
because I feel like that mixture with the sparkling wine, it just sounds buenísimo to me, and it's like a fancy cocktail. So
Very
for
cool.
sure,
I would love to
yeah.
try that as well. Obviously, the Pacific House Gin and Gold Bar Whiskey are very close knit and work together. There is a Gold Bar Distillery Visitor Center actually in California where you're heading. So I do hope you get to make it
Yeah.
out there. But for those who don't know, where is it and how do you get there?
So it's in a famous building that was actually used for a lot of Hollywood movies. It's on One Avenue on the Palms on Treasure Island. So it's like in the old Art Deco airport building. So if you know, it's like the first one when you go into the Treasure Island, and it's a very famous building in Hollywood. So it's a nice place to try, and I know I'm gonna visit it when I go. I'm gonna make a trip there. So
I have not had a reason to go down to San Fran, but this gives me a great reason to go down and check out the distillery and that tasting center. I think that would be so cool. And to visit Treasure Island and be in the distillery that is so historical and has so much great history is just so cool to me.
for
Um,
sure. Yeah, I went to San Francisco, obviously for competition, Taekwondo stuff, but there was Alcatraz there, and I was like, that's pretty cool. So maybe we could do like Alcatraz and then visit the Gold Bar Whiskey Center. So
oh my goodness, that would be the perfect day trip.
yeah,
Like, very cool. I like that.
yeah.
Um, is there a perfect time or a favorite time for you to enjoy some gin?
Mm, many times across the day. It's 5 o'clock somewhere, right? But for sure, UFC, my watch parties with millions. I love to drink like a little drink while I watch the UFC fight, and I always make little food platters, like either pretzels with hummus or something, so I can eat it during the watch party too. So I like it during then, and also if I go to the beach or like the pool, get little my drink with my Yeti or Stanley cup, whichever choice, and then yeah, just
Love it.
bring my
No, those
house,
are some good answers.
my Pacific house gin.
I
Mm-hmm.
love it. I love it. Um, yeah, when I think about alcohol, and like we are athletes, right? Like you're an athlete, you're always in
Yes.
the gym, and like alcohol, I feel like is that one thing that it's like, oh, what should I have? And there's so many options, and like different brands use different ingredients. But I feel like Pacific House Gin is super special. It's handcrafted with 11, you know, coastal fresh botanicals in San Francisco. Does that kind of intrigue you about the brand as well? Is the fact that they are using these high quality ingredients?
Yeah, for sure. Because I know the difference between different alcohols for especially like wines, and then especially being in college once in my life, those very cheap alcohols, you could taste it, how bad it is. And I like the freshness, especially because if I'm gonna have a drink, it might as well be like high quality and high ingredients. So I just like the fact that it's pretty natural to me.
100%. 100%. Very cool.
Yeah.
Um, as obviously UFC 300 was like I think 2 weeks ago or something, still living in the past. But what an event! Is
Oh,
there a specific fight or two that kind of blew your mind that you were super excited about?
I was still shocked how Cheeto stayed up, and I was so impressed by his perseverance to keep rolling with the punches and stay up, literally. So I like that about Cheeto. And obviously, Sean, I picked him to win, but I was really in my heart hoping that Cheeto would win. And he,
Yeah.
he even flew in a bunch of reporters to come in from Chile so that they can be covering the UFC card. I love that.
What a real one. You don't see
Yeah.
that enough, right? Like, wow. To be, yeah, putting his own money forth and kind of give them that platform to come to such a big monumental event to cover is so special.
Exactly. So yeah, and he represented his whole country, and there's not many. I don't think there's any fighters from Chile. So
Hmm.
he
Hmm.
really made a mark for his country.
Very cool. Very
Yeah.
cool. Back to a couple more questions about Pacific House Gin. Dude, I see it sitting in the back there and I just I'm so intrigued. Like the bottle also just looks so cool, I feel like.
Look at the side. It has like it engraved. It's super nice. I love it. Love it. Love it. Deep
Pacific
umami.
House Gin Deep Umami.
I feel like umami is something that you would find in a fancy restaurant because it
Right?
says sea kelp on it. That's cool.
No doubt. Yeah, dude, I feel like it just gives off this luxury vibe to it. Even just staring at the bottle, I can't help but just be like, what do you got? What's going on
I
back there?
Like, what is that? No, so for sure, I'm gonna definitely take this with me to Cali, but I'm gonna have to get the other flavors in person at the visitor center. Yeah,
Legendary. I love that for you. I'm excited to watch that go down.
yeah. I wonder. I know you can get there through multiple ways, but I've never gone through ferry, so I'm excited. Maybe I could try a ferry ride, vlog my experience.
You should. I've never had the experience of like jumping on a ferry and going to a space like that, but I feel like that would be so fun. And even after a couple of drinks, jumping on a ferry and just enjoying it, relaxing, you get the good vibes on the coast. That's awesome.
Exactly, for sure.
Very fun. Well, Natalie, thank you so much for taking the time to jump on with us today. I hope you have
Yeah.
an amazing rest of the day. If you don't mind, one more shout out to Pacific House Gin, and I'll let you get on with the day.
For sure. How you can get it, pacifichousegin.com, and buy it. You will not regret it. And it's really just the best high quality ingredients out there, and they make it homegrown. So you don't have to feel like you're going to get a hangover the next day because you know what the ingredients are. So it's just the best opinion or option for your drink, in my opinion. Mhm.
No doubt. High quality ingredients, great taste, coastal vibes. What more do you want out of your alcohol? People, tap in, get your bottle today. Natalie, thank you so much for your time.
Of course. Bye. Thank you.
Bye.